very good morning and welcome to our news updates this hour as Kenyans queue to vote in their leaders in this election day. We are doing a live coverage of the voting right here on Hope TV. We're coming to you live from 28 Valley Road in Nairobi City. We have our reporters on standby in various locations in this particular city and across the country to just keep you posted on what is happening as far as election is concerned. My name is Tony Omondi. Now, Kenyans stand up in large numbers in most parts of the country to choose their leaders in the most hotly contested election in Kenya's history. The polls opened at 6 a.m. across all the polling stations in the country, with some witnessing voter apathy as some saw huge numbers turn up for voting. Long queues were witnessed at various polling stations from as early as 4:30 a.m. Now, 22.1 million voters will be choosing between four contenders. That is Professor George Wajackoyah of the Roots Party, David Mauri of the Organo Party, William Ruto of the Kenya Kwanza, and Raila Odinga of the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Alliance. Various leaders we saw in the morning have already cast their votes. And earlier on, we saw Deputy President William Ruto voting in Sugoi at Kosachei Primary School polling station. His running mate Rigathi Gachagua voting in Mathira, Nyeri County. David Mauri voted in Nairobi, Upper Hill, and we're still looking at the situation in various polling stations. Now, Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Coalition presidential running mate Martha Karua has also cast a vote in Gishugu constituency, Kirinyaga County. Karua expressed confidence that Kenyans will make the right choice and called on Kenyans to turn out in large numbers and vote. We were still in Kisumu County and we'll be live there shortly where voting began early in the morning. And our correspondent Austin Agwanda has been covering for us the events of the early morning. Let's now take a look at some of the pictures in Kisumu County.
I'm in Kisumu City, the third largest city in the country. And as you can see behind me, residents have come out in large numbers. And even some of them came out as early as 3 a.m. To actualize their constitutional mandate as residents of Kisumu to vote here at Aga Khan Social Hall. And as you can see behind me, there are a large number of people who have already come out to vote. Currently, it's 5:30 a.m. and residents have already come out large in number to vote for their next president, their next member of parliament, their governor, and their MCA. And this is the first time Kenya is registering a large number of voters, 22 million. And this is one of the polling stations that the residents of Kisumu will be able to vote. So this area that I am in particular is Aga Khan Social Hall. And residents are already here. Residents are very happy. And all of them are in Firimbi, a movement that the Right Honorable Prime Minister was able to launch. This particular movement called Firimbi Movement is to able to let everybody come out to vote. I want to just to get some reactions of some residents who are joining me here, what their expectations is and what they expect at this particular hour. And as you can see, I'm joined by one person here. Tuambie tu majina yako na what is your expectations today?
Kwa majina naitwa Wafula, ni mkazi hapa Kisumu. Na expectation yangu ni ya kuwa kana ni lazima. Na ni sijalala, nimekesha kwa sababu hii siku nimekuwa nikiisubiri sana. Na leo asemaye kesho ni mwongo. State House tunaenda direct na baba Raila Amolo Odinga. Hapana mchanganyiko. Sawa? Watu wale ambao anakuja kwa njia, kuja haraka sana, turauke ili tumalize hii shughuli mapema. Asante.
Na ungependa kuambia wakazi, this is the first time what is your take on the preparations of the IEBC in terms of the preparations of the election? Looking at in terms of the two counties that the IBC have been able to suspend, Mombasa and Kakamega. What's your take on the preparations of the IBC, and what do you expect when you go inside the polling station?
Maoni yangu, hiyo ni kaunti mbili peke yake na Kenya tuko kaunti 47. Sasa hiyo IBC kususpend hiyo kaunti mbili peke yake, mimi kama mpiga kura haitanishtua wala haitanirudisha nyuma. Kwa manaki mimi nimesaamua kana ni lazima. Tunataka 15 million strong.
Yes.
Asante sana.
Na nimeona hapa niko na mwenzangu hapa pia. Nataka tu aeleze jina yako ni nani, na uko na matarajio gani wakati utakuwa unaenda pale ndani ya polling station? Umejitayarisha na kitambulisho, na ambia Wakenya umejitayarisha vipi? Anza na jina.
Asante sana, mimi naitwa Johnson Odhiambo Jakoyo. Polling station yangu ni hapa Central. Napiga kura Gakan. Lakini matarajio yangu ya leo, nataka nipige kura leo ili nipate kazi ya siku ya kesho ikuwe sawa. Mimi naomba Wakenya wote, sana sana wakaji wa Kisumu, hapa niliona watu wasichana wa usiku sako pia hawa walijitokeza wote, waliamua leo hakuna kitu yenye italala ndani. Vile Uhuru Kenyatta alisema, rais wetu anayeenda anayewacha kazi kwa leo, alisema siku ya leo mavijana na wasichana wa kufanya usiku tafadhali wasifanye. Lakini naomba vijana wetu, naona kila mtu aliamka asubuhi hapa, wengine walilala hapa kama mimi nilitoka nyumbani jana kwa sababu nafanya kazi hapa, sikulala. Na tarajia imebaki dakika kidogo ili tuanze kupiga kura. Ni hayo tu ndio maombi yangu, ili tupige kura the fifth president akuwe Raila Amolo Odinga. Hiyo tu.
Na hapo unaweza pata baadhi ya wanakazi hapa wa Kisumu. So what you're seeing here behind me are the residents of Kisumu, and we are some minutes away to the polling stations being opened, and they are waiting for the IBC to be able to open the polling station. And you can see the excitement, the enigma here that the people have, that they are ready to vote for their next president, their next governor.
The earlier pictures in Kisumu County, where our correspondent Austin Agwanda is camping there to give us the updates on what is happening. We'll keep you posted on that. Let's now move to Makueni County, where voters stand up in large numbers to cast their vote on the choicest leaders. The outgoing Governor Kivutha Kibwana, who is also vying for senator on Muungano Party under the Azimio coalition, decried a deadlock in most polling stations where voting has not yet begun. Speaking to journalists at the Mulala polling station in Kibwezi West, Kibwana called on the IEBC to salvage the situation now that most voters have left without voting.
I have come to vote at Emali Mulala Ward, polling station called Mulala Primary School. And since the start of voting, nothing is happening because the machines, those voting machines are not working. And it's a widespread problem in Kibwezi West. So, and no solution is in sight. So we suspect that there is somebody who is trying to tamper with the elections, because we don't know why it's just happening here. So we call upon IBC to really rectify this. Actually, people came for voting and they left. And when people come and leave, they don't easily come back. So the vote will be depressed. And that can only be because there is somebody interested in depressing the vote in this particular constituency. So we are calling upon IBC to really act quickly because otherwise, people are very restive and they think that they're being denied their right to vote.
Yeah, my name is Lucy Mutono. I'm at Mulala polling station. We've been here queuing since 5 a.m. Yeah, people are complaining a lot. The KIMS kits are not working. We don't know why. Nobody is explaining this to us. Nobody's talking to the voters. Yeah, we demand to know. We are Kenyans. It was supposed to start at 6 a.m. and nothing has happened so far. So kindly, whoever is concerned, can you take note and act? Watu wanataka kuenda. There are options. There is the manual register. Why is this not being done? Yeah, kindly do this because we are not happy. Wamama wazee wako hapa kutoka asubuhi hawajakunywa chai, wengine wameenda. We are losing votes.
Meanwhile, President Uhuru Kenyatta has voted at Mutotmo Primary School in Shaweri, Gatundu South constituency. The president arrived at the polling station just a few minutes past 9 a.m. He was accompanied by First Lady Margaret Kenyatta. The First Lady also cast her vote. Let's take a look at the pictures of what happened earlier.
Pleasure, my friend. Great pleasure, great pleasure, great pleasure. Yeah. Barbara Namnagan. Asante sana.
Usiende mbele.
wapiga kula, kwa sababu kupiga kula ni kuamua yule mtu anataka kuongoza nchi.
Asante sana.
I have no competitors.
What are the challenges you have faced, and what could you have done differently?
Well, this is a day of voting. I think this is the day when we all want to pray that Kenyans vote, turn out and vote in peace, go back to their homes and vote the results. I think that's all I have to say.
All right, we now want to cross over to Westlands constituency in Nairobi, where our reporter Alice Dana is on standby. I do understand that Westlands Member of Parliament, Tim Wanyonyi, has already cast his vote, and also the Azimio gubernatorial aspirant, Polycarp Igathe, has voted. Alice Dana is on standby at the KTTC. Alice Dana, if you can hear me, take it over. Give us the latest updates from that particular location.
Thank you so much, Tony Omondi. I can hear you coming to you live from the Kenya Technical Trainers College in Gigiri, in Karura Ward, in Westlands constituency, of course, in Nairobi County, where Kenyans have turned up just to cast their vote for the next leaders, for the next 5 years. These leaders include, of course, member of county assembly, member of the National Assembly, also the woman representative, the governor seat, the Senate, and also the president. While here in Karura Ward, we have at least 29,548 registered voters, according to the IBC register, that is 2022 register. And Karura Ward is among the 5 wards in Westlands constituency. Now, where we are here in Karura is where the incumbent member of parliament, Tim Wanyonyi, who has just cast his vote some few minutes ago. Also, the candidate of governorship of the Jubilee Party, Polycarp Igathe, has also casted his vote in this place. Now, at least we have at least 160,739 registered voters in Westlands constituency, and in this constituency we do have at least around several candidates who are vying for the MP seat, who include Sylvia Mulama, commander of the Amani National Congress. We have Gregory Wafula of the Democratic Action Party. We also have Kenneth Waiganja, who is an independent candidate. We also have David Caleb, who is also an independent candidate. Timothy Wanyonyi, who has also casted his vote of the ODM party. Stanley Mbwaga of Safina. We also have Caroline Wanjiku of the Service Party. Nelson Havi of UDA, and Mary Kerubo of United Progressive Alliance. And also in the governor's seat, we also have at least 9 candidates who are seeking this position. And also Polycarp Igathe is one of them who has also casted his vote in this place. Now, right now, I am joined by one of the voters in this place just to tell us his experience, how the process was, because earlier on we understand that there was some hitch with the Kim's kit, and even the member of parliament, the incumbent Timothy Wanyonyi, had to vote at around 9 a.m. because the Kim's kit were not working, and the process began at around 9 a.m. Now, karibu sana.
Yes.
Just tuambie jina lako.
Mimi naitwa David Chris Adoka. Mpiga kura hapa Gigiri. Kwa hivyo pengine ningependa kusema asanteni sana kwa sababu naona wapiga kura wamekuja, ingawaje ilikuwa inaanza kuchelewa kidogo kidogo. Ninaona kama inashika sasa, inashika kazi. Kwa hivyo mimi naomba wenzangu tuendelee kuwa na amani ili tupige kura na tuende polepole. Asanteni sana kwa sababu naona amani kama hiko kila kitu kitakuwa rahisi.
Hebu tuambie ulifika hapa saa ngapi na bado ushapiga kura ama bado?
Nilifika hapa saa 1:30, bado sijapiga kura kwa sababu mitambo zilikuwa zimejachika moto. Kwa hivyo sasa niko kwa laini na karibia kupiga kura.
Nawe kama mpiga kura una imani na IBC kuwa itatoa matokeo mzuri?
Nina imani na IBC itatoa matokeo vizuri kwa sababu dalili imeonyesha ya kwamba vile hali ilikuwa mbaya ikarekebishwa, sasa imeshika kazi. Mimi niko na imani.
Shukran sana. So Tony, that is just one of the voters in this polling station who has expressed his experience when he came. Of course, there were hitches here and there, but right now I can tell you all the lines, the queues are moving. People are now voting so far. So that's all for now here, but we will also be visiting other polling stations in Westlands constituency just to tell you how the process is ongoing. Back to you in studio, Tony.
Thank you, Alice Dana, for that report. We'll be joining up with Alice Dana later on in the broadcast to just get an update on what is happening across the city of Nairobi. Also, our reporter Grace Ongoi will be joining us shortly. She is covering Raila Odinga's voting in Kibra, and we will let you know as soon as that happens. Maybe just to give you the numbers before I wind up the broadcast, is that the number of voters and voting and polling stations in the country, in the prisons department, there are 7,483 eligible voters in various prisons across the country. There are also 10,443 Kenyans who are voting in the diaspora. The election has drawn a smattering of political parties, 63 in total, with at least 11,330 candidates running for various seats within the political parties. There are 3,752 independent candidates in the country vying for various seats. And according to IBC, 261 women are running for county MP seats, while 1,474 people are vying for MP seats. 183 are running for governor and senator respectively. So that's all we have for you at this particular hour. We will be back shortly with more updates from across the country. And of course, we'll keep you posted as elections unfold and as people continue to vote in the various parts of the country. Do keep it Hope TV. My name is Tony Omondi.
haitanishtua.
Member of the National Assembly, also the 50,700 is among them who is an independent candidate. We also have David Caleb, who's also an independent candidate. Timothy Wanyonyi, who has also casted his vote of the ODM.
Inashika
voting so far. So that's all for now here, but we will also be visiting other polling stations in Westlands constituency just to tell you how the process is ongoing. Back to you in studio, Tony.
Thank you, Alice Dana.
Ilikuwa mbaya